Okay, hey! So the other day I posted a picture of homemade corn dogs. Wasn't my work, it was his work. Mostly all of the Instagram videos, or all over the Instagram food pictures, I didn't do it, he did. And a lot of you have asked for a recipe or a tutorial for these corn dogs, and we're gonna do that today. So enjoy.
Okay, just to run over the ingredients that you require. We've got 100 grams of corn flour over here. We've got 100 grams of cornmeal and 100 grams of all-purpose flour. Then we've got 1 egg. We've got 300 milliliters of buttermilk. We've got over here, we've got 1.5 teaspoon of salt. We've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We've got about a pinch of cayenne pepper and 1.5 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then if you like spice you can add a bit of chili. Obviously you require your what they call the dogs. So we've got chicken Viennas with cheese. You can obviously use any type of sausage that you like.
I've seen that Spar has a variety of these of the like home brand Viennas, and it's pretty nice ones. There's a onion and chicken mix as well. So I think we could try that next time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And obviously you need skewers as well. The last thing that you definitely require is obviously is a oil and a fairly large container to deep fry. Yeah. To deep fry the corn dogs in. You basically just got to make sure that it's big enough for your skewers to actually fit in, so that they can be submerged properly and level and not stick out the one side. And I would guess about 2 liters of oil.
So these babies will come in handy.
Basic.
Okay, so let's start, shall we? What's the first thing we have to do?
The first thing, you can get a large bowl to basically prepare your batter in, and then you can just start adding your ingredients from there. So I'll take the 100 grams of all-purpose flour, add that to a bowl, and then you've got your cornmeal go in, and you add your buttermilk to the mixture. Then you can add your spices as well, and then we can get a whisk.
So can you put any spices in, or
yeah, you can.
Specific, or?
You can have your normal salt and basically anything that you like. If you want to make it more spicy, you can make it more spicy. If you want to perhaps add more sugar in it, perhaps make it a little bit more sweeter. More than welcome. Okay, so we're just going to mix it in. The consistency that you're looking for is basically something that's a little bit thicker than your normal average pancake batter. Something that's not too runny, so it doesn't run off the corn dog very quickly. Something that's got a nice stick to it.
Nice colors is actually.
That's a smoked paprika that's giving you that lovely color. A lot of people joke that smoked paprika is the bacon of spices.
It's so nice.
Yeah. That's it, and yeah, we should be ready.
Cool.
To add the egg.
Oh, okay, I was going to say. Done. This is just a guideline, and sometimes different makes do different things, and we've had to add some extra flour just to get the consistency right.
Yeah.
And just show you.
Yeah, basically add a little bit of flour and perhaps a little bit of cornmeal, just in equal quantities, just until you get the correct consistency. That basically looks like this. This will be perfect.
Yeah. So your oil, you'll have to, what is the oil, the temperature is going to be high?
On a normal stove, I would say medium-high heat. You don't want the oil too hot, so it basically burns the dog. So if you've got a little induction cooker or anything that you can set the temperature of the oil, I would say something in the line of 180 degrees centigrade. If you perhaps got a little thermometer that you can measure the temperature of the oil, that'll obviously be perfect. But yeah, not too hot, but like a medium-high heat.
Okay, so like on a 6 we'll have a 5 or a 4. Okay. Okay, so I'll show you how to properly skewer these things. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is just make sure that you don't hurt yourself. Insert on the one side, make sure everything is very level, and oh, that's wrong. It should not look like this. It should not look like this. Let's try that again. Oh well, it's mine. It's mine now, so it's fine. Show you how to do it properly. Yeah. Maybe try like driving it in. Okay, that's pretty decent.
Perfect.
Cool. So I have done all dog skewering, and this is the Mazzina over there, and this is basically going to land up covered in that. So that's the gist of it. So you can see we've got an induction cooker and it's on 180 degrees. This is a Le Creuset pot that I bought. Half bought. I'm the best girlfriend in the world, and this is the oil. You can see how it's making waves there.
Double check the temperature of the oil to make sure that it's ready for the corn dogs. You take a toothpick, a little bit of batter, and just carefully insert it into the oil. It starts to sizzle, like that is. Then you know that your oil is at the correct temperature.
Neat trick.
Batter out, and an easy way to coat the corn dogs is to basically take the batter and pour it in a glass, tall glass, preferably tall glass. Okay, so the next step would be to take the sausages and just roll it around in the corn flour, shake off the excess.
As you can see here, it makes sense now to have a tall glass because you're gonna have to dunk it all in there and make sure that every little inch is covered in that gooey stuff. Normally we would use carton roll. For the corn dogs, once they're fried, we can put them on the carton roll so they can drain of the excess oil. We don't have any carton rolls right now, so we're gonna use wax paper. It's not ideal, but let's see if it works.
Okay, so basically, next step would be to submerge or coat the corn dog in the batter, and then you gently lower it into your oil.
Sticking everything. There it is.
And just be careful, try not to add in the next one that it doesn't stick to the first one. Perhaps a good idea just to wait a couple of seconds so that the batter on the first one
just dries or
crisps up.
Crisps up.
There we go. You can normally leave it for the first couple of seconds so that it crisps up nicely, and then after that just make sure that do not stick together. And then you just got to turn them every couple of seconds to make sure that they're brown on both sides. Leave them in here for about 3 to 4 minutes. Obviously judging depending on the temperature of the oil that they are brown but not burnt.
Okay.
We're just gonna drain them off on preferably kitchen towel.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Even better than the American corn dog company. Yeah. Finished the final product and it looks really good. And look there. So there's a mustard sauce, and this is a tomato and sriracha sauce, and just a little salad for presentation, lime, and there you go. That is basically it. And yeah, so I'm thinking of doing this every week maybe, and calling it wine or cooking with wine and
Wine with
ginger. Also there's a lot of wine. So if you like it, we can go on with this. But I think this is a good effort. So thank you for doing this with me, and we'll do this probably next week as well. So,
Thank you.
cheers, bye.